Hey, how's it going? I'm just going to show you how to play The Blues Are Still Blue by Belle Sebastian, one of my favourite Belle Sebastian songs. Just letting you know, I've done a cover of this song where I play all the parts, which was really fun to put together, but also just a bit of a visual guide so you can see when guitar parts come in and out. And also you can now support me on Patreon. There's a link below and a video there explaining what that all is as well. Now that's out of the way, let's get to the lesson. So for this track, there's two guitar parts, just in standard tuning and using a pick. It's pretty simple. The rhythm guitar, it's pretty much the same thing the whole way through. There's no difference between verse and chorus in terms of guitar. So there's just that part, and then there's the chorus and a slight lead line in the background of the solo as well. So I'll play the verse, chorus, rhythm part, which is this. So this is, I suppose, the first guitar. There's two guitars here playing very minimally different things. So what this is, starting 7th fret on the 6th string and 9th fret on the 5th. And we're going to be doing this sort of bluesy, this motion here, which is just putting down the 11th fret on the 5th string. So you're still holding 7 on the 6th. Doing this thing. So we do that, and then we move up, same sort of shape, same sort of bluesy movement, but we're now 9th fret on the 5th string and 11th fret on the 4th string, and playing the 13th fret on the 4th string. This sort of thing. So we just go between these two spots. The only difference here for the second guitar, instead of moving up to here, it just plays a power chord down in second position. So 2nd fret on the 6th string and 4th fret on the 5th string. So you go. You just do that. So then, the guitars in unison do this chord part. So the chords here are, we've got an E flat minor. So first finger, 6th fret on the 5th string. Then we've got 8th fret on the 4th and 3rd string. And then we've got 7th fret on the 2nd string. And we're going to bar that first finger as well, so we hear the 6th fret on the 1st string. So that's the first chord. Then we just sort of move everything down a string. So now we're barring the 6th fret, and we're playing 8th fret on the 5th and 4th strings. Just gives us a B flat minor. Then we move over 1 fret and play a B major. So this is barring the 7th fret, all 6 strings, 9th fret on the 5th and 4th string, and then 8th fret on the 3rd string. So far you've got these. Then the 4th chord, we're going to play 9th fret on the 5th string, and then we're going to bar the 11th fret with our 3rd finger, which might be a bit trickier, but you flatten it out across the top 4 strings. And then we play similar to what we play in the rest of the verse, that sort of bluesy rocking motion, but we play it now 9th fret on the 6th string, power chord, so 11th fret on the 5th, and going between 11 and 13. But in this part, we do a little bend. So coming out of the chords, so we're just bending when we hit the 13th fret on the 5th string. We're just bending that up and back to hear that sort of thing. But yeah, this is what happens for the entire song, start to finish, verse, chorus. Yep, so that's that. So then we've just got to learn the solo and the small lead line. I'll play the small lead line first just because it's quicker and I'll get that out of the way. It's just octaves, and it's heard in the solo when you hear the chord section. So the one guitar soloing over the top and you hear this line. So it's just octaves. So these first few start on the 4th and 2nd strings. Going to be playing 8th fret on the 4th and 11 on the 2nd. Slide it down 2, so you've got 6 and 9. Down another 2, so you've got 4 and 7. Down 1, so you've got 3 and 6. So you have, then you do the first 3 again. So you've got, then we move everything down a string. So we've now got playing the 5th and 3rd strings for the octaves, 8 and 10. So we move that 8, 10 down 2 frets. So you've got 6 and 8. Down another 2 frets. So you've got 4 and 6. So far you've got, then we go, which is on the 6th and 4th strings, octaves again. So 4 on the 6th and 6 on the 4th. Slide it over 2, so you've got 6 on the 6th, 8 on the 4th, and then finish on 9 on the 6th and 11 on the 4th. So that's the small lead line. Then we've just got the chorus the solo that happens about halfway through the track. And I'll just play it for you, just so you can have an example of it. Here we go. So we've just got this. So the first movement to sort of get into it, when you hear these bits, those bits by the way, just power chords, 6 and 8 on the low string, sliding into 7 and 9, and then move over. So you've got 8 and 10 sliding into 9 and 11. That's those bits. And so the solo guitar does this. So this first little movement. So with your middle finger on the 3rd string, we're going to go 7, sliding over to 8, and then we've got this little major shape, which we pluck 2, 3, 4, which is 7th fret on the 2nd string, 8th fret on the 3rd, and 9th fret on the 4th. Then on the 3rd string, 9 slide over to 10, then the same little shape. This time 9 on the 2nd, 10 on the 3rd, and 11 on the 4th. And just finishing on 12th fret on the 2nd string. So this first little movement. Then we've got this. So we're on the 3rd string, 7, hammer onto 8. Then we play 7 on the 1st string, so you kind of want to bar that first finger. We do that again. Then we go 8, 7 on the 3rd and the 1st. Then we've got this little rundown, which is on the 1st string, 6, 7 on the 2nd, 6 on the 3rd, and then 9, 8 on the 4th. So this first little bit. Whoop. Second time around, it's almost identical. We've just got one extra note in this first little. So we just do this little movement 3 times. Then the same rundown. So these first 2 bits of the chorus, of the solo, stop calling it the chorus. Then we do this little again. So it's 7, 8, 7 on the 1st. Do it again. And then we go, which is on the 1st string, 7, 9, 7. Then we're going to slide up with our 3rd finger up to the 14th fret on the 1st string. Then play 11 on the 1st string. Then we've got this section. So we're playing the top 2 strings, 6th fret. And then we go do these bend, which is holding 6 on the 2nd down and 8 on the 3rd string. And you bend the 3rd string up a tone so it sort of matches the pitch. Do the same thing over a fret. So now we've got 7 on the top 2 strings. Whoop. With that bend. We now go 11 on the top 2 strings. And then, which is 3rd string, 9 to 10. Hammer that on. Then top 2 strings, 9. Do that twice. Then do that little bend. So that's 9 and 11, bending 11 up. 9 on the top 2 strings again. 11, 10 on the 3rd string. And then this last little sort of 50s, almost rockabilly sort of lick. So yeah, do that. That little movement, 9, 11 with the bend, back to 9, and then we go, which is 12th fret on the top 2 strings, and you want to bend that up and back. Back to the 9 on the top 2 strings, and then 11 on the 2nd and 3rd strings, and 9 on the 11 and 3rd strings. And you can give that last one just a little bend. And that's the solo. So if you put that all together, you get the solo. You can check out the video I've linked. That's got the solo in context, so you can watch it there and play along. But that's all the guitar parts for this song. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said at the top of the video, you can support me on Patreon. There's a link below there. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll try to get to them. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.